Hey everyone, it's me E and welcome back to my channel. Today is the Saturday before Christmas and I still have gifts that need to be wrapped. And I am usually never this behind for Christmas. I know a lot of you out there may be last minute shoppers and last minute wrappers and you're going to be up until 3 a.m. on Christmas Eve trying to take care of stuff for your family and for your kids and stuff, and I salute you. That is incredible. I hate being that kind of person. I really normally have all of my Christmas shopping started like in September and usually finished before Thanksgiving. I don't even know if I started before Thanksgiving this year. But anyway, I've got a few gifts left to wrap. I've got a few that are still coming in the mail and I'm hoping make it before Christmas Day. And of course it's because we recently moved that I'm behind this year. But anyway, this is just a cute little clip at the beginning of me doing some of my wrapping. I've got, stuff for my in-laws, wrapping stuff for White Elephant gift exchange. So if you are a member of my family, don't look because you might get spoiled for the White Elephant or a gift you might be getting. Obviously, I wrapped some dog presents too. He doesn't tend to watch my videos, so I think that'll be safe. But anyway, I also am going to show you in this video a gift that I made for my in-laws. Me and my husband made it together, but I gotta be honest, I did most of the work. As is typical when it comes to arts and crafts, which you could probably tell from my channel that I am the primary art and crafter in my family. So we have this wall art in our house that every time my father-in-law comes over, he compliments. So I wanted to make him his own version of it. And so this I'm showing right here is like where I've Mod Podged the sheet music onto a plaque of wood. And it was a reversed, like a mirrored image, and I put it face down, covered it over. I covered the whole surface of the wood in Mod Podge, and so what happens is the ink sticks to the Mod Podge in the wood, and then after it's completely dry, supposedly you can wet the paper and rub it off. Oh my gosh, it was so hard, you guys. And like, you see my husband's hands like come in the middle of this clip as well to help rub off some of the paper. It took forever, and part of the issue is that it will make the ink smear if you rub too hard. Well, really, if you hardly rub at all, the ink will smear too. It's very difficult to not get the ink to smear. But here's the thing, I was like, it's fine, because the wall art that we have hanging in our house looks kind of rustic. The way they did it, it was clearly like screen printed onto some black wood. Well, this Mod Podge method, is different, but it's still going to have, they're both rustic looking. So I was like, it's okay if it looks like weathered and like distressed. So that's what we're claiming. It's a weathered and distressed look. And it took forever to get this craft going, to get it off the ground, because we bought all the supplies at Hobby Lobby like 2 or 3 weeks ago. But then I needed a print of the sheet music, a large print, and like I kept asking my husband to go to the print shop and get this print made, and things kept coming up that he wasn't able to get to the print shop. And so I was honestly pretty stressed, because it's like, I don't even know if this thing is going to work, because I've never done this Mod Podge transfer method before, and if this doesn't work, then there's no time for a plan B. But I cut away, and my husband finished rubbing off all of the excess paper as much as he could to get it to look decent. And now I'm painting letters. So you can see that there was sheet music for O Come All Ye Faithful, which is my father-in-law's favorite Christmas hymn. I had my husband ask what his favorite Christmas hymn was so we can make it personalized to him. The one that we have in our house is for Joy to the World, which is cool. And honestly, like I said, he compliments us on it every time he sees it, every year, year after year, when he comes to our house for the holidays. I would have just given it to him, except for the fact that that wall hanging was a gift to us from people we went to church with, and it's like, I like it, for one, and for two, like, it was a gift to us, so I don't want to, like, re-gift it. So it's like, every year I'd be out looking, every time Christmas decorations come out, every time I'm at a Christmas art craft fair, I'd be looking for something similar that we could give to his dad. And I never found anything quite right. I'd see stuff with sheet music on it. I'd see stuff with Christmas hymns on it. But I never saw anything that really, captured the vibe of the thing we have in our house. So the edges of this, like the paper didn't necessarily come away very cleanly. So I'm painting like this sort of wreath pattern around the edge of the wood block to kind of blend it in and cover up any areas where there's parts that don't look neat and tidy. And I honestly am like so happy that it turned out as well as it did, because I don't know why I struggle with painting. There's some things in art that are not my strong suits. I feel like I'm not very good with animals. I'm not very good with landscape. Well, honestly, I'm not very good at much when it really comes down to it. But like greenery and plants are not my forte. And I'm happy that it turned out as well as it did. I chose something that was simple and not super uber detailed. I didn't go photorealistic on this, but I painted some, I guess this is holly, I don't know, some sort of greenery with some holly berries around the edges, and I think that it actually turned out very, very cute and very, very well. And I'm very pleased with this particular outcome when it comes to the painting. So we're actually kind of getting toward the end of this, and I'll tell you this, my husband was like, oh, are you going to use hot glue? Did you burn yourself? No. Hot glue is a good crafting material if you want it to dry down super fast, but it's not as permanent as you might think. So I'm using a craft glue that is kind of like certified for attaching wood to other wood. So these little letters are made of wood, and I'm attaching it to wood. This glue is going to hold a lot better than hot glue will. So then I made this bow days ago, and we're putting a little greenery on it, and we've got it stapled on there. So this is the final product of what I made for my father-in-law, and I will show you the inspo here. Honestly, is my version a little bit better maybe? I don't know. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And good luck with all of your last minute Christmas shopping and gifting. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.